All right, let's dive in. Today we're going to tackle one of the biggest time wasters in the modern workplace. The meeting after the meeting. We're going to be looking at Nous Meeting, which is an AI assistant that's really designed to give you back your time and help build smarter, more efficient teams.
So, let's just start with a question that probably hits a little too close to home for a lot of us. Seriously, think about it. How many hours a week do you actually spend trying to remember key decisions or figuring out who's doing what? Or just typing up notes from your last call? It's that feeling, right? The productive conversation ends and then all the tedious paperwork begins.
And this just nails the problem perfectly. The discussion might have been amazing, full of great energy and ideas, but then chaos. You're trying to decipher your own messy notes, you're trying to remember who actually agreed to do what, and then you spend another half hour summarizing it all in an email that, let's be honest, half the team is probably not going to read properly anyway.
So, what if you had a new teammate? What if you had someone whose only job was to handle all of that post-meeting mess for you instantly and accurately? Well, that's exactly where an AI meeting assistant comes into play.
So this is Nous Meeting in a nutshell. It's an AI tool built specifically to change how your meetings work. And what's really important here are those three key words: productive, organized, and actionable. See, it's not just about recording something, it's about turning a conversation into actual, concrete outcomes.
Okay, so how does this all actually work? Are we talking about some complicated setup process? Nope, not at all. The whole thing is designed to be completely seamless, to fit right into what you're already doing without any fuss. Let's break it down.
It really is as simple as 1, 2, 3. First, you just connect your calendar, whether that's your personal one or your company's. Second, the Nous AI automatically joins your scheduled calls on platforms like Zoom or Google Meet. It's kind of like a silent note taker in the room. And then third, almost as soon as the meeting is over, bam, you get everything you need, a structured summary, and a crystal clear list of action items.
All right, let's look at the AI superpowers that make all this happen. First, you've got the AI summaries and action items. This means you never have to take manual notes again, but it gets even smarter than that. Check out the Sentiment and Engagement Insights feature. It actually analyzes the tone of the meeting. This is wild. It means you can get a real sense of your team's vibe. Are people on the same page, or is there some friction under the surface? And finally, the interactive dashboard. It's like having a perfect memory for all your meetings, letting you instantly search for any decision or discussion from the past. And this is a huge deal for today's global teams. Nous Meeting doesn't just work in English. It provides transcription support across English, Hindi, and Bengali. That ensures that everybody on your team, no matter where they are or what language they're most comfortable with, is on the exact same page.
Now, cool features are great, but a tool has to actually work in a real professional environment, right? So let's look at how Nous Meeting is specifically built for what modern companies need, focusing on things like security, integrations, and being able to scale up.
So here's the bottom line. Teams choose this because it delivers tangible results. It literally saves hours of manual work, which frees up your people to focus on what actually moves the needle. By automatically creating those action items, it makes accountability way clearer. And it's built from the ground up to be secure and scalable, whether you're a tiny startup or a big company managing a bunch of different clients and projects.
And of course, a great tool has to play well with others. Nous Meeting plugs right into the platforms your team is already using every single day. We're talking video conferencing like Zoom and Google Meet, all the way to your collaboration hubs like Slack and Notion. It just slots right into your existing workflow, which makes getting started incredibly easy.
Okay, for any real organization, this slide is maybe the most important one. Security is not an afterthought here. It's baked into the core design. Nous Meeting gives you enterprise-grade security and puts your organization in full control of its data. Your conversations are sensitive, and this platform is built to make sure they stay that way.
So, we've seen the problem, that post-meeting chaos, and we've seen how Nous Meeting offers a really powerful automated solution. The goal here is simple: to help you and your team have smarter, more productive meetings. So let's talk about how you can get started.
The next step is really clear and simple. You can actually be one of the first people to totally transform your team's productivity by joining the Early Access waitlist. This is your chance to get in there and explore all these features we've been talking about before it officially launches to the public.